Al Capone.
Battle rap is life. Battle rap ranking, man. Battle rap ranking. What's going on? So we got Mike P versus Bdot. Shout out to URL. Mike P versus. Thank you. Battle rap is life. Let's get it.
Cigarillos are hand-rolled in Honduras with a natural leaf and dipped in cognac, providing the best flavor possible. Make the right choice. Al Capone. Premium Cigarillos.
Like, subscribe, share. Thank you. Follow the rank.
Volume 3 coming! Volume 3 coming!
Out the gate. Blogger in the cut. Like the video. How you doing, sir? What you drinking on? What you smoking? Let's get it.
URL presents Smack Volume 3. Now you have it. Loso versus Chef Trez. I Am Solid versus Old Red. Mr. Wavy versus Briz Rothstein. New Jersey Twerk versus Rum Nitty. JC versus Abs. Cake Shop versus Geechee Gotti. DNA versus Mickey Facts. URLs Smack Volume 3. It all goes down Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can witness this action-packed event is live on pay-per-view at watchbattlelive.com. Log on today and purchase your live pay-per-view stream. Then, on Saturday, December the 15th, log on for some of the best matches of the year as URL closes.
We definitely in the building. We are in the building. If Kobe come around, salute to Kobe. He's the sponsor. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you, sir. I could use that $50.
Out strong with Smack Volume 3. URL. Don't miss history. Be a part of it. You can't copy respect.
Baby girl in the building. What's going on? Pancake guy. How you doing tonight, sir? Well, this evening.
URL Ultimate Rap League Initiation. The next matchup on tonight's card is between Mike P, representing Long Island, New
It's too loud for you, good.
York versus Bdot, representing Pacoima, California. Mike P is one of URL's rising stars. Through consistency and hard work, he's been able to gain the respect of fans and critics within the MC battle culture. Flow, wordplay, and an electric stage performance are just a few of the weapons he will use against Bdot to secure the victory. However, his West Coast opponent has other plans. Spitter Bdot is another rising star that has become a fan favorite in battle rap circles. His lyricism and subject matter are some of his biggest weapons. Tonight, he looks to use those to shut down his opponent. Will it be enough? Tonight, we shall see. Let's
My wife is messing with me, y'all. She messing with me.
see who has what it takes, who's built to survive, and the world's most respected MC Battle Arena, the URL Ultimate Rap League.
I said, yo! Yeah! They beat
Bdot fire, right? Well, I guess that's what them lights get you. You know, this battle's kind of like the building. The heat is on, and you about to have some serious mic issues. Let's go. What y'all think I can't freestyle for nothing? Well, I'm wild season. Geechee battle just now. I started tech, half the crowd leaving. I say,
Two of them things out the gate.
no time wasted. Though this a waste of time, I figured I'd shake up with the best. This is disrespected. Verse can't seem to get respected. And well, that's a problem I need to take up with the rest. Until then, I'm in Cali, shit. I took a pay cut just to flex. Parallel universe. You believe in it? You here to try to trump a white man, and I'm here to wake up Mr. West. It all starts with a Glock spitting iron. Mike versus the Vegas, the kick like Pac did it. Born legacy supreme. Our streets, cause by the third round, top missing. We two different elements, separated in comedics. Our Vegas, the kick like Pac did it. Born legacy supreme. Our streets, cause by the third round, top missing. We two different elements, separated in comedics is where the plot thickens. So excuse my punctuation, Mark. You half-assed, semicolon, pause. That's for people thinking dot different. Nah. Are you progressing or talking? You either build or boast. Hey, I flew to Westworld. Bernard told me to kill the host with steel lines. To heat up a square, he a radiator. Fuck a knife fight. We ain't jousting. What I blew knocked red off his pedestal. American gladiator. I've seen people tougher than you.
American gladiator, knock him off his pedestal. I like it.
And you ain't built like ours. You lack courage, dog, and I use this bag just to kill a coward. Your queen?
And with that courage, the cowardly dog, battle rappers love referencing him. There he go again. Courage. They love him.
Your queen is beautiful as a rose, and I love picking flowers. That box, the most exciting place to and drop in. Tilted towers, Fortnite bars. Let's go.
Tickle bar. You got to 2019 for this Fortnite bar stuff, man. 2019, no more. You got it. Martini in the building. What's going on, homie? Tired of Fortnite bars. Yeah, we got to 2019.
I said Fortnite bars. Bdot, what you gonna do with me? I'm meal toting. Max shield potions, holding 250s. Bow. That's what he get for bringing me to drama. Cheapskate, shitty teammate. He ain't see the llama. You paranoid. Bro, you too paranoid, so I doubt your performance.
See the llama.
That's what he get for bringing me to drama. Cheapskate, shitty teammate. He ain't see the llama. You paranoid.
What does the llama mean? Oh, still Fortnite? He's still scheming on the Fortnite? Alright.
Bro, you too paranoid, so I doubt your performance. All you gonna do is cry. Nothing but a clown we recording. What you gonna talk about? My suicide? Bro, that sound get aborted. Like, what you knew, blood? I drew blood without the extortion. Fuck a Bdot. I'll murder. What you, but a clown we recording. What you gonna talk about? My suicide? Bro, that sound get aborted. Like, what you knew, blood? I drew blood without the extortion. Fuck a Bdot. I'll murder the whole left side connection. Buck 50. He gonna need his whole left side connected. I'll book my...
He definitely cooking. That's for sure. Some of his bars is delivered funny.
I'll murder the whole left side connection. Buck 50. You gonna need your whole left side connected. I booked your funeral. Soon as I book my Airbnb, the knife I got, IHOP. It go from P to B or the Desert E. Or the Desert E. Fire. I'll murder the whole left side connection. $1.50. You gonna need your whole left side connected. I booked your funeral. Soon as I book my Airbnb, the knife I got, IHOP. It go from P to B or the Desert E.
What does that mean? IHOP, it goes from P to B.
IHOP went to IHOP, House of Burgers.
Huh?
IHOP changed its name to IHOP, the House of Burgers, International House of Burgers.
Pancakes and what?
They changed it from eggs to burgers, so they went to IHOP with a B.
Oh. Alright. Good. Thanks. Appreciate it. I guess, yeah, that was the name flip. Alright.
Or the Desert E. Fire into this queer chin. He took every single round. Y'all know I can't get a clear win. Fear him. Boy, I played Suge since I had a shot drawn. Now it's a shot drawn. I'm in front of your house. Now at your door getting knocked on. Verse EK, it looked like smack you was about to pop on. But we copped the pay-per-view. Just watch the battle live. .com, get tossed. I said you'll get tossed. Something without the pen, but fuck a credit scheme, let it scream, back of the whip. You playing Kennedy, I clown on you, aim down on you. I'm in a mezzanine, gat, named Thesaurus, deuce, deuce, 2-time everything, I let it ring. Said, man, I will toss you something without the pen, but fuck a credit scheme, let it scream, back of the whip. You playing Kennedy, I clown on you, aim down on you. I'm in a mezzanine, gat, named Thesaurus, deuce, deuce, 2-time everything, I let it ring. Boy, the Beatles can't even let it be. Your girl wanted nothing but love. I gave her heavy D. I cracked a bottle on Bloodhead. I'm spilling grenadine. I'm just comparing comedic science to kinetic energy. I weave. I said I weave. Put Dot to sleep. He'll need pajama pants. The only dude annoying the mic will be Banana Man. If it's work involved, I'll search for Charles. That's an anagram. I stomped your Cali ass the fuck out and did the hammer dance. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't in much room to do the hammer dance, but keep coming with that lost mentality. Your ignorance is leading to your loss in salary. You here to act like you're still a boss and battle me. I'm here to put some life into your false reality. Time.
You got good cadence, a good delivery. His flow is like in between grind time, like King of the Dottish. But he alright though. The bars was cool. I like the bars. Smooth 8. I wanted to give him 8.22, baby girl, but I'll give him a smooth 8. That was good. I like it. His delivery is just, his flow make his delivery sound a little off, but only to me. It still was good though. What y'all give it, man? 8.5, 8.2. Yeah, where we at? Talk to me. Mike P had a fight every battle. I respect 8.3. 8.3. What I give it? 8.2. Solid 8. 8.2. It's not like people out here saying Mike P nice, even though I think he is. He is nice. It was fire right there. His flow was just a little off, but it's still fire. It's looking like an 8.3-ish. Hold on, let me make sure. It's looking like an 8.3-ish, maybe an 8.2. We're gonna give him an 8.3, man. Good job, Mike P. Let's get it. Bottom of the purse. Bdot. CTR in the building, of course. Always gotta shout CTR out.
1. URL Smack Volume 3. Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can see it is live on pay-per-view. Order it now at watchbattlelive.com.
Check this. You remember
Oh, he be at the actual event. Oh, salute them for that.
this? Who wanna scrap with me? Mikey P? Tell your boss to show me the money, get your Jerry Maguire on. I'm known for being fire on cam. You known for being on cam, getting fired on. LA, let's turn this riot on. New York, we done studied the game tapes and we see why y'all bang late. See, a nigga like me wouldn't let you slide. And why? Because initially, mentally, we not in the same state. See, out east, you slide. We done studied the game tapes and we see why y'all bang late. See, a nigga like me wouldn't let you slide. And why? Because initially, mentally, we not in the same state. See, out east, you told Suge he was the biggest known slob since Benson Owens. Blood, is you dumb? Do you know where you at? Do you know where I'm from? Didn't you say fuck the West? Then call the triple OG that started West Side P's a slob? Wow, the disrespect, all the just, the irony. I want to just do it, but then I know I won't get the check. Respect
That was fine.
the West. What the fuck you know about gangbanging? White boy from New York, middle class maintaining. My niggas really in the field. The only shit you kill is Call of Duty game playing. Calling out Briz and Rock like you top tier main staging. This Neanderthal only want to battle y'all to show who's really cave ganging. I came...
Wait, racist bars? You're not doing racist bars, sir. See, he can't be racist with you, then it's not fair for you to be racist. That's not racist, I'm just speaking facts. White people are Neanderthals, or how you pronounce it? How you pronounce it?
in the field. The only shit you kill is Call of Duty game playing. Calling out Briz and Rock like you top tier main staging. This Neanderthal only want to battle y'all to show who's really cave ganging.
That's racist.
Came spraying. I came spraying. Haters gonna say it's Photoshop when I come through a more machinery than Robocop. They'll take your bitch for ransom. You gonna have to put money on your heart like them weak ass clothes you rock. The flow don't stop. Being Pacquiao, when I pack him out,
I mean, we gonna let Bdot slide more than anybody else because he is Black Panther, wherever he is. Like, he's Black African pride or power or whatever.
you gonna have to put money on your heart like them weak ass clothes you rock. The flow don't stop. Think Pacquiao. When I pack him out, give him the same treatment Kodo got or Flash with the cannon. You here standing next to me brings a whole new meaning to photo op, the fofo cock. And I'm shooting big bullets, it'll feel like a boulder block. And some guys are only about that thing. And when it's seen, you better duck like you know the wop. Nigga, you know this dot. Nigga, you know this dot. I'm only here to address you, Mike. You had a lot to say about a league you said yes to twice. That's that slave mentality. Thinking I said yes to a league ain't gonna sway or rattle me. Nigga, I say yes for the West. Show some respect. If I ain't accept this, it ain't no way we battling. But thanks for traveling. We heard the hype, just figured you for the nervous type. Thought I had a different opponent till I noticed they subbed you in the game and had you throw on a jersey. Mike, well, it's gonna be American.
That was fire. Double punch, triple meaning. That's fire. That was fire. And the name flip. That was stupid. Sub, Jersey Mike. Sub you in the game, throwing a jersey.
Well, this gonna be American history. Except we're gonna change the script and word it tight. Give you the curve to bite. Rest in peace, Emmett Till. We'll tie this white bitch to the front of the whip. I'm reversing life. You gonna reimburse it, right? You gonna reimburse them, right? I mean, they paid for the flight. I'm sure the purse was nice. You was racing. They told you be patient, but they didn't explain you was going under the surgeon's knife. You suburban white and right like you live some type of urban life.
That was fire too. Be patient, patient, patient under the surgeon's knife.
New York, all the way to LA, to do it big. Well, that's just gonna get you suburban striped. I'm in the urge to fight. I'm in the urge to fight. They done put real life in front of the poltergeist, so I'm checking you with the
Marvin McNeil in the building. What's going on, homie? He flips Mike P flow.
1-2, like I think it's a broken mic. I get him close to strike. The suburban strike. I'm in the urge to fight. I'm in the urge to fight. They done put real life in front of the poltergeist, so I'm checking you with the 1-2, like I think it's a broken mic. I get him close to strike. Poke him twice. Razor sharp Logan knife for that overright. Then it's so good night. White boys always want to wrestle. Do some open their chest up like Hogan hype. You better hold on, Mike. You better hold on, Mike. You better hold on, Mike. You the mindless drifter in here with the paradigm shifter. On URL, where all the stars at the top of the mountain acting Paramount Pictures. KG, where's my digits? After this, we gonna talk, bro. This will be the last time you get me for the cost low. I figure they put me in front of the wigger because they getting something big for its price and they used to working at Costco. My fault, though. My fault, though. My fault, though, for trying to help.
Initiation, I think.
You, Mike, you say I wanted more money for this battle. Well, you right. Was trying to get you more money too, but that's what they not gonna tell you, Mike. You're so connected to URL. You think you're free, but can't see how they handheld you, Mike. No Henny bottle, but they treat you like canned goods the way they shelf you, Mike. I see you're not jail too tight. I see you're not jail too tight. Hold up. I see you're not jail too tight. All kind of cracks in the guy cranium. I mean, what kind of shit is this? Smack T'Challa sending a white agent through the sky to stop Killmonger from passing vibranium. Ain't no saving him. Ain't no saving.
You got to 2019, sir.
Hey, look, my nigga, it ain't no saving him. Smack, I drop another third round, don't make me go there. I find it strange.
Don Juan in the building. What's going on, Miss?
Strange, you can't create fire rounds, but get to jump into my world out of nowhere. This is no fair. Y'all ain't catch that. Listen, this is no fair. Y'all ain't catch that. It ain't no saving them. Smack, I drop another third round, don't make me go there. I find it strange you can't create fire rounds, but get to jump into my world out of nowhere. This is no fair. Y'all ain't catch that. Listen, Smack, I will drop another.
Not much, you already know. Same old. Better rap is life. Better rap is life. See everything, man. Work.
The third round, don't make me go there. I find it strange you can't create fire rounds, but get to jump into my world out of nowhere. This is no fair. Y'all done stuffed dynamite inside of the wheelbarrow and rode in front of Battle Rap's Will Ferrell. All this joking and fucking around and still can't make it, baby. You should feel sterile. Why air you? Why air you? I'm not here to let a gun go blam. I'd rather pull out, pistol whip him in the mouth. You know, smack his lips like twerk when his punch don't land. I got a hunch though, fam.
Tickle bar.
Hey, I got a hunch though, fam. You gonna be like my last competition. I'm used to the opposition. I hit the fans with the proposition like Bdot is street and he conscious, and that's conflicting a sick disposition. Now I just fuse my future with my past. He wants y'all to decide on the half. That ain't gonna help you get no split decision. This for my Crips in prison, and all my bloods behind the walls of the wicked system that don't fit this description. Yeah, you know this Matrix hates us. All these codes, I'm trying to control, alt, delete, and shift encryptions. Even your team's indifferent. I talked to Mickey on the phone. He like, Dot, I don't know. You got superlative raps, but Mike Pence getting better. He could trump you. I say, well, that's fake news. The wrong alternative facts. And besides, Mickey gonna be turning his back, same way he did with Joe Budden, watching his homie getting punched on and look away like he don't know nothing. Y'all hoes frontin'. Yellow tape gang. Which one of y'all gonna throw fist and clap? Nigga, Bonnie Godiva is the only G from your unit we've ever seen go get the strap. You better roll the clip back. Nigga, you better roll the clip back. This that black African power. And if these was your last days, Mikey, this is your last hour.
Good cadence. Kind of a rush flow, but I still like the flow. It's dope. Delivery is pretty solid. performance. It's cool. It's cool. I like the bars. 8.2. 8.2. 8.2, man. J Biz 9. Martini B 8.4. 9 even. Smooth 9 for CTR. Smooth 9 for Baby Girl. Yeah, even 9. 8.6. I ain't even gonna count my little 8.2, huh? I must have missed something. I must have missed the bar too. His flow is fast, man. I smoke a lot of tobacco. K Money out of nowhere with the 8. Okay, I'm gonna add my little 8.2 back in there then. So it's looking like a 8.5-ish. It's looking like an 8.5-ish. K Money in the building. Appreciate it. Thank y'all very much, man, for helping me rate these battles, man. Keeping me in tune. Battle Rap is life. Thank y'all. Like the video. Give yourself a like. Try to trick them. Give yourself a like. Everybody give your own self a like. But I mean, Mike P didn't do bad. I like how I break it down like this. We gave it like Bdot the edge, but you know. Yeah, it's with edge. But you saying he beat him clear. That means you just, hey, do we have any battle rappers in the rankings, fam? Their opinion would be interesting. Sometimes they come through. I think Don Juan is Don Marino, right? Don Marino comes through every now and then.
Round 2. URL Smack Volume 3. Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can see it is live on pay-per-view. Order it now at watchbattlelive.com.
Round 2. Let's get it. Okay, Don Dollars, my fault. You right. So Don Juan is my other homie. All right, you're right, homie.
I thought to touch on your comedic science, but my mind was stressed, so I diverted more to pure shit and tailored every line complex, a wordsmith to this herb shit. There is nothing that this guy contests, and if his people want to jump in, I'm splitting Dot Mob in half. Shine versus Rex, let's turn up. Flame life, I put the heat on ops. Use your pussy, white angles. Might be no cop, get KO'd. You wouldn't see those shots. A fist to lame, it's Twister game. Soon as sun hit the floor, hands and feet on Dot. I've been the nicest. Long before Thanos, I've been a Titan. Spine shot, he start convulsing. That's meningitis. Brush me wrong, it's a scope in your mouth. That's gingivitis. Shoulder shot, he can't lift an arm up. That's tendonitis, Rod.
He give me little setup bars. I like that. That was fire.
Said I ride with a pocket pistol, miniature, but I like the hammer. It's small, but does the job, because it's the little things in life that matters. I snuck it.
That was fire too. Bro, Pyro, what's going on with your family? How you feeling? Homie? You alright?
Turn up.
Luciano in the building, man. Like the video, Luciano. How you feeling, homie?
I said ride with a pocket pistol, miniature, but I like the hammer. It's small, but does the job, because it's the little things in life that matters. I snuck it in the venue. They asked how the GP did it. It's easy to sneak a pistol in. If it's 3D printed, I flew here.
That was kind of tough.
For a tag, putting you up in the grave. DNA, With the piece, I can maneuver with a K. Home court what? But you ain't know what I would do up in this place. Corky Romano. You here for a white bag, but it blew up in your face. Oh, you fire in L.A. Oh, you fire in L.A.? Well, let's be honest, you don't stack bars, Canada verse verb, bro, you barely even scratch guard. You terrible at road trips. Whack guard, you hate to camp. When you cook, you only comfortable making fires in your backyard. How dare you test the paint? Like you do it better, the white skin peel in LA. I ain't used to the weather for a band. I pop punks in Cali without Rufio. You shit on the tree in URL, but never gave yourself room to grow, you diva. First Mike, I'm Tyson, with what I do to hoes. Bullets Caillou, ball heads going through your clothes. I'm evil Ryu, no remorse for what I do to souls. And if I try you, I'm putting 10 on your back like a Kuma robe. Silly with that.
When he get into that flow right there, that's fire. I like that. I like how he switched his cadence up. That was dope. I like it.
Silly with that. If I read dollars, I get Philly with cats. 2 rounds is all I need. I serve first nitty a cat, the bulldog biting. And I don't give a shit if he's strapped. Soon as he feel the Nipsey hustle. But I turn back around for a victory lap. You want to argue URL?
That was fire too.
You want to argue URL? Fine, let's talk, Holmes. Issues I hashed out with him. Now I cried and throw stones in any argument can end with a knife. So point chrome. Because even if I lose this debate, I still drive the point home and be honest.
That was fire too. He's super dope. He's spazzing his things.
Thank me for doing this in the West for you. I could have extra killed you in New York, but I want the best for you. I took the disadvantage, because I ain't scared like the rest of you. Nobody said yes to you. Pussy, I requested you. And Thank me for doing this in the West for you. I could have extra killed you in New York, but I want the best for you. I took the disadvantage, because I ain't scared like the rest of you. Nobody said yes to you. Pussy, I requested you. And the fact you're here right now, I've lost respect for you, but I guess it's fuck URL, so URL throws them checks to you. Time.
That's the best round so far in this bout. That's a smooth 9 for me, man. That was a smooth 9. That was fine. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Your flow seemed a little bit better. I thought I heard Bdot rap. Bdot flow is fire, but he's a little rushed. He need to slow down a little bit. But you know, I can't. People like that flow. It's too rushed for me. And then Mike P flow sound a little better when smooth 9. Let's see what the chat got to say. 8, 7. Oh yeah, smooth 9, 8, 7, 8, 6, 9, 2, 8, 8, 9, 9 even. It's looking like a smooth 9, maybe an 8 point. Kobe out the cut. Salute to Kobe, y'all. The sponsor in the building. Thank you, sir. Salute to Kobe. Out the cut. It's definitely a 9 now. It's definitely a 9 now. Bottom of the second. What you gonna do now, Bdot? Huh?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
When that pressure on you better say some bars.
Round 2. URL Smack Volume 3. Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can see it is live on pay-per-view. Order it now at
We already copped up.
BattleLive.com.
They say Mike P punch crazy, crazy Mike. The dopest white battle rapper on Smack. How is that? You're not even the dopest white battle rapper in your camp. I mean, it's quite apparent that you ain't fucking with Aaron. And white battle rap, that's such a small space to be sharing. And it's getting overcrowded, but you allowed it. Can't put your trust in connivers. Jealous ones envy. Especially when you see them on the road to success. And that's a car you was just in. Driver, now you the hitchhiker. Search. Now you the hitchhiker, searching for the newest road. You blew it, bro. White battle rapper on Smack was your own little world. And we stopped watching your Truman Show, The View, Blue, and Joe, when I brought the coolest scope. These fans deserve a brand new optic. I'm here to widen the lens and zoom in on the microscopic to show y'all how Mike views profit. We all watched it as you came in this game and changed lanes because you had a few options. It was either smack URL or you could have been king of the dot. And which one to get the views popping? You first made the news when dudes socked them, dropped them, boo-bopped them, clocked them. And that was the first time you had a few dudes watching. That's when that short fuse popped in. Your ascension in the game came when dude took flight. I mean, you took taking punches in a battle to brand new heights. But I can't understand you, Mike, because fucking contractual obligation.
Filler. Tickle bar.
Somebody snuff me, I'ma pop you. That's the actual confirmation, and I ain't making up with nobody in these battle situations. I mean, you plus a body bag would be the only thing I add in my mathematical equation, but I did the evaluation.
Alright, so let's go back. No filler. I'm gonna go back.
The coolest scope. These fans deserve a brand new optic. I'm here to widen the lens and zoom in on the microscopic to show y'all how Mike views profit. We all watched it as you.
Hold up, we're gonna go back a little far
back. How is that? You're not even the dopest white battle rapper in your camp. I mean, it's quite apparent that you ain't fucking with Aaron. And white battle rap, that's such a small space to be sharing. And it's getting overcrowded, but you allowed it. Can't put your trust in canavas. Jealous ones envy, especially when you see them on the road to success. And that's a car you was just in. Driver, now you the hitchhiker.
That was cool. Just enjoy that.
Now you the hitchhiker, searching for the newest road. You blew it, bro. White battle rapper on Smack was your own little world. And we stopped watching your Truman Show, The View, Blue, and Joe, when I brought the coolest scope.
See that? The globe. What did you even say?
Your own little world. And we stopped watching your Truman Show, The View, Blue, and Joe, when I brought
to View, Glue, and Joe, because he called them like racist white rappers. He's comparing him to the other white rappers, I guess.
The coolest scope.
And the coolest scope, what does that mean?
World. And we stopped watching your Truman Show, The View, Blue, and Joe, when I brought the coolest scope. These fans deserve a brand new optic. I'm here to widen the lens and zoom in on the microscopic to show y'all how Mike views profit. We all watched it as you came in this game and changed lanes because you had a few options. It was either smack URL or you could have been king of the dot. And which one to get the views popping? You first made the news when dudes socked them, dropped them, boo-bopped them.
See, that is filler, bro. That's called filler, man. Look.
In this game and changed lanes because you had a few options. It was either smack URL or you could have been king of the dot. And when they get the views popping, you first made the news when dudes socked them, dropped them, boo-bopped them, clocked them. And that was the first time you had a few dudes watching. That's when that short fuse popped in. Your ascension in the game came when dude took flight. I mean, you took taking punches in a battle to brand new heights, but I can't.
See, all of that to a tickle bar that landed okay. Filler to a tickle bar. Leave me alone, CTR. I do this, man.
Understand you, Mike.
What you mean it's not filler?
Because the contractual obligation. Let somebody snuff me, I'ma pop you. That's the actual confirmation, and I ain't making up with nobody in these battle situations. I mean, you plus a body bag would be the only thing I add in my mathematical equation, but I did the evaluation. You versus Teeth the Demon was hot. But see, I dug a little deeper, looked down in the grave, and I seen through the plot. This wigger right like he fight for civil rights. Mike, we all agree that you not. Just because you rose a little bit don't mean you can parts here and not relinquish your spot. I mean, why not? I mean...
Another Rosa Parks bar. He had one of them last rounds. I liked it, though.
I mean, why not go fight with Ice? Try to kill the wolf in a small corridor like Leonidas when he was a tie. Maybe it's because you know if you went up north to the cold, you get exposed as just another flake that blends in with the snow over at King of the Dot. We see this a lot. White boys want to ball with the blacks. We go hard on the paint. They never seen on the block. This is our lane. We draw the attention and only dish it to wiggers when we need in a shot. But believe it or not, if you go over there with Gannick, you do damage, and you know this, right? But see, it's all part of his game. He claimed he want to stick to his Genesis, play stationed in a slot where he can be this token white, keep focused sight. Keep focused sight. You got to see through the blogging, through the Facebook Lives and how he markets it. I got foresight to see through.
He's definitely racist.
Fort, now you put up a shield and build fortifications to hide behind and not get your target hit. It's obvious. It's obvious. Your demo is in the graphics. That's how you grow audience. Well, where we from, this system don't work for us. That's why we blow cartridges. The awkwardness. The awkwardness. All fusing. Come on, man. Sleep. The awkwardness. All fusing to a dude that you
heard. We not sleep. We know what that. What are you talking about? How we sleep? We heard that reference before. That's a 5-2, but it was still cool. You delivered it good. I like it. But we heard, it's not the first time we heard a blow cartridge line before, bro. We're not in the West Coast. This is you already.
Video game schemes to make y'all applaud this shit, but y'all wouldn't accept that from a nigga like Drake Vicious or Geechee Gotti, some of the hardest Crips, but you was able to hit Tink with everything on the move list that I do and that you did. Only got approved when we gave you a pass and didn't laugh at the bullshit because of your skin and you knew this. I'm just, my nigga.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Let me see how you ended though. Come on, crowd. Shut up. Let him finish.
My nigga, you was able to hit Tink with everything on the move list that I do and that you did. Only got approved when we gave you a pass and didn't laugh at the bullshit because of your skin and you knew this. I'm just getting it all off my chest like a nudist. I figured out.
You can't do it. You keep stopping. You can't even do it. I told you it takes a lot of vocal, like breath control to do what Mike P be doing. When he switch up his cadence like that in the mid of his flow and switch, that's fire. That's not easy to do. Bdot was doing it, but he keep running out of breath. Come on, man. Try it again. Try it again.
And you knew this. I'm just getting it all off my chest like a nudist. I thought I figured out these squares. It appears I'm still having trouble with the Rubik's, so the tool is. So the tool is making arrangements to blossom his top like a tulip. Pussy nigga tulips. The heat'll make him cool it. You can get your blue flame. That's that crip and that pyro shit.
Good job, sir. You did good.
Thinking I'm gonna let you just walk into hip hop. See, the goal he has is to stand in front of the net, upload a clip. If it's funny and controversial, his shit pop. And what we do, give him a little pump, some eyes, a little Uzi, vert to the tip top. Got these pussies sucking their own dick in a race to get the 6'9" position. Well, this is that pit stop. Well, this is that pit stop. Get your shit clocked. More niggas flamed up than with the dips got. Bdot. Soon as I went viral, it was a 2-year big stop. URL contract, sign that shit not. New slaves, but I know how to evade the slip knot. Hitchcock. Put him in it. New slaves, but I know how to evade the Hitchcock. New slaves, but I know how to evade the slip knot. Hitchcock, put him in the twilight, fifth cock, silence on it. That should have sounded like a rim shot. Who hot, him not? Who hot, him not? Grown man, kid not. Barrel pointed at an undercover cop like, you killed Big Pop. Gridlock. Gridlock. What make you think you can beat me? My nigga, I study etymology, and honestly, I know your last name is pronounced Polisi, and I dig deeply. I do the research like I'm supposed to. In Italian, Polisi means something small and annoying, but what a fitting name for what he means to this culture. And y'all... I study etymology. I study etymology, and honestly, I know your last name. Hold up. I study etymology, and honestly, bring that back. Hold up.
Water. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Come on, man. You ain't got time for that. What are we doing?
I study etymology, and honestly, I know your last name is pronounced Polisi, and I dig deeply. Do the research like I'm supposed to. In Italian, Polisi means something small and annoying. Well, what a fitting name for what he means to this culture. And y'all chose to put the updated PC in front of the archive? Not smart, guys. So when I separate them, think segregation. Ropes around each wrist. We gonna pull them apart tied. Just the dark side. This the dark side. 9 brands, but it's gonna be a raw deal when the 5th flying. Send half the clip at your click, have your men dying, insinuate for anything you was implying. You gon' die, son.
Insinuate what you implying? Why would it feel like I heard that before? I'm just gonna give it a 5-3 right now. That still was dope. I like it.
You gon' die trying. This that black African power. And if these was your last days, Mikey, this is your last hour. Let's go.
Round 3.
That was tough. You definitely turned up in your second round too, sir. Yeah. 8.7. 8.7. Yeah. 8.7. He turned up in that second round. He fell off at the end a little bit. But he was fine. 9.1. Y'all all over the place. I said 5-3. I meant 5-2. Sorry, baby girl. Thanks. I meant 5-2. Y'all all over the place. Some K Money trying his best to make him lose. See, K Money, we can't be doing that. 7-3. Nah, we not doing that. 7-8. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to baby girl. I give it a 8-7 though. And 9-1, an 8-7. I mean 8-2, a 7-6, a 8-5, an 8-8, a 7-2. I mean, he had some filler. Not a whole lot of it was filler, but he had some filler. He had some filler. I was calling it out when I heard it. I only heard it like maybe in one big setup that he had. He was doing good, but I heard filler one time and I called it out. Trust me, if he had a whole lot of filler, I would have been snapping. He didn't have a lot of filler. He had bars. He was snapping. To me. But we go by the consensus. And the consensus is looking like a smooth 8. And y'all all over the place. It's looking like a smooth 8, maybe an 8-1. Maybe an 8-1. Fire round, man. Top of the 3rd.
URL Smack Volume 3. Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can see it.
He went overtime, so you just start deducting points. It's not his fault that if he go overtime, it's not his fault. It's the timekeeper fault. It's somebody else's fault. It's not the battle rapper's fault. All you gotta do is say time, time, time. Trust me, he gonna stop. Or he gonna try, like, it's gonna disrupt the battle.
Is live on pay-per-view. Order it now at watchbattlelive.com.
You ain't take this round. You ain't take that round. You ain't take that round. 1-1, baby. Let's go. Let's go. It comes down to the gun.
They love to say 1-1.
I said, you know what? LA, this ain't even about competition. Look, y'all, he's charged with falling in love with the URL system. Think of this as a filmed inquisition. I'm about to give y'all a chance to make sure you don't dance around these topics during your deposition. True or false? LA been running battle rap. True or false? Y'all been lying with some killers. And every year, URL throws an event around this time for the realists. Danny, Diz, Nitty, Geechee, EK, fucking Gaza gorillas. Puts in all the damn work without crying a river. Now hear me out. Now hear me out. Because he got the feeling that he a side piece, he insecure. Convinced that he's missing out on a ride, sweet.
It threw me off because he tried to add crowd control. Y'all see how he tried? He like, the crowd has no other choice but participate in this, but I'm writing. And the crowd was like, no, you're not doing it. So I felt a little sad for him, but we're going to go back and listen.
URL throws an event around this time for the real.
Red in the building. What's going on, homie?
It's Danny, Diz, Nitty, Geechee, EK. It's fucking Gaza go running around. LA been running battle rap. True or false? Y'all been lying with some killers. And every year, URL throws an event around this time for the realists. Danny, Diz, Nitty, Geechee, EK. It's fucking Gaza gorillas. Puts in all the damn work without crying a river. Now hear me out. Now hear me out. Because he got the feeling that he a side piece, he insecure. Convinced that he's missing out on a Rod, Sweetie, Drake new album. And this goes way beyond rhymes deep, because A, he raps great, but you turn a little soft when you start to side Bdot. Find peace. Because a lot of great writers like you done came and went. And the more you show your cards, the more you give them different ways to vent, like your contradictions. And we gonna touch on all those mind games you pitch, like how you don't care about battle rap, but you cared that you weren't the main event. Main event? Bro, co-main event, I wouldn't hand you that. You said you care about music more, but you couldn't even handle that. My first song in 5 years smoked you. You couldn't even handle tracks, dog. How you from LA, and you can't even handle wax? Don't even answer that. Don't even answer that. Address the switch in your steez in that third round versus EK. When you shit on the league, I do not get what it means. How you were shitting on B's for putting Diz on the stage, but you got Diz on your team, but oh. Facts. Let's just ignore that from the pseudo-righteous race baiter. Besides, it was a haymaker. We felt that shit a day later. Besides, it was a haymaker. We felt that shit a day later. Even though it was bullshit lies while he was staring y'all down, because he a jealous-ass rapper that likes to pander to crowds. Let's get to pandering now. Gripping, I'm eyeing something crazy. He froze up, I rose up. You be lying in the daisies, a tiny little snub nose. Got you flying to the gate. He thought he was incredible too, till he saw the kid firing the baby. I see right? I said he froze up, I rose up. He'll be lying in the daisies, a tiny little snub nose. Got him flying to the gate, he thought he was incredible too, till he saw the kid firing the baby. I see right through all the bullshit that this cat scanned. Colt 45 and I use it as a backhand. There's levels to this maze of a game. So let the gat blame, I ghost him till he blew. Cause what's a dot compared to what I pack? Man, I heard of his troops. I said I heard of his troops, this burst recruit. Got in the Benz, driving in park. I peeped in his house and seen him get out. Got on the ledge, got out the car. I'm turning a mook if I'm yearning to shoot. Plot on his deck, shot on his mark. Gun to his head, then one in his chest. Got on his head, got on his heart. I fight.
He switched up in his cadence again and just go ahead. I be liking when he do that. That was cool.
I say, yo! I said I heard of his troops, this burst of recruit. Got in the Benz, driving in park. I peeked in his house and seen him get out. Got on the ledge, got out the car. I'm turning the mook if I'm yearning to shoot. Plot on his deck, shot on his mark. A gun to his head, then one in his chest. Dot on his head, dot on his heart. Yeah.
The flow was like, I liked it when he switched up the cadence, but that time, that flow he decided to go, that time was like, he got it out of like a page out of Iron Solomon book or something.
I said, you know that's fire, stop. I said I'm getting at him. For your rhymes, I'm airing at him more. Donald Trump, the full five, splitting families apart. Fuck with me. Donald Trump, the full five, splitting families apart. Fuck with me.
Who's the 4-5? Donald Trump? There's no way this old is 445. He looked like he's 70. How old is Donald Trump? There's no way he's 45. 45th president? Oh. Thank you.
I said the full 5, splitting families apart. Fuck this guy dumping it. Dot wanted the Blade Tony Hawk. $6.50s. I spin him into a 900. So keep coming with that lost mentality. Your ignorance is leading to your loss in salary. You here to act like you still a boss in battle. I'm here to put some life into your false reality.
Smooth bait. Smooth bait. I liked it. I liked it. It was cool.
Hey.
I like some of his bars a lot. He downgraded to me. I mean, he definitely downgraded from the 9 that we gave him in the second, for sure. That's why I said smooth 8. He was a little bit, he was better in his first to me too. But just a little bit. He was just a little bit, this was his worst round, but just not that much worse than his first. You know what I'm saying? Not to me. It was short, smooth 8, 8-5, 7-3. 7-3, 8-5. It's like a 7-8, 7-9. I give him a smooth 8. We can give him a smooth 8. Then we get a 8.2, 8.2, and a 7.7. It's looking like a smooth 8-1, something like that. Then we get a 7. We're gonna keep him at a smooth 8. Smooth 8. Let's get it. That rapper's like, give yourself a like. If you're in the building, give yourself a like. You gotta trick these. Give yourself a like.
Salute to y'all. Yeah, work.
Round 3. URL Smack Volume 3. Saturday, December the 15th. The only way you can see it is live on pay-per-view. Order it now at watchbattlelive.com.
I want to share something with you, Mikey. I'm not sure if you remember this. It was back in the day when we would exchange, have our little differences. You DM'd me an apology. That was man of you. But it was interesting how you ended it. Oh, you fake Lux, you wrong for bringing a DM up. No, nigga, he was wrong for sending it. But let's get into it. We're gonna skip right to the end. Where you say, as one of the good Europeans, it's just hard not to instinctively defend. Now, European instinct, that's what I want to talk about. The first 2 rounds was the headshot, just the autopsy after we chalk them out. Let me walk you out so there's no confusion about evolution. We migrated out of Africa up into Europe. I'm talking archaic humans, used to the human, till we get caught in the cold, gray skies, UV rays couldn't get through them. In order to receive vitamin D that was heaven sent, we lost melanin and turned into mutants in that biology. And that biology fucks with your psychology. Appearance started to change and the mind gets caught up in rage. Dirty Europeans, until my ancestors, the Moors, went up into Spain and Italy and taught them to bathe. Just flip through the page. This is history. This ain't facts I gotta spin. Now look at you, another dirty European getting washed up by an African again. I don't battle rap to win. I'm here to contend with the ancestry from which you descend. Them Greeks that came over to speak on my people called us Ethiops, which meant burnt skin. And y'all want some type of utopia. Well, I want revenge for Ethiopia, the only uncolonized country on the continent. That's why your Italian ancestors bombed this shit. And I'm astonished with the fact that blacks don't see we've been beefing with Italians since the Hannibal Carthage shit. So this that monster hit. Dome shot in the back of the head, face first in a pasta dish. You make me sick. The fuck did you do to beat me when you were descendant of Mussolini? Drugs, you use them freely. I highly doubt we can go that route. Every cell I see got brothers doing years for grams of kiwi. Y'all peep me? Do y'all peep me? Haile Selassie. I know you probably ain't catch it, but I practice ancestral worship. I'm just invoking his spirit. I'm about to hold up this mirror. I want you to see yourself through a scientific perspective. Your genetics, recessive, and that's what led to the depression during your early adolescence. You telling Suge, my depression had to do with my pops. You slit your wrist and got me up here killing time. I guess we both on suicide watch.
Cooking. F.U. What should I do to my op? Let the heater fly? Nah, I'd rather slit your wrist. Put another white bitch in the tub, let him bleed and die. Me and 12 other niggas you battle can be the 13 reasons why. We can't. Hey, my nigga. We can't slice no even pie. You make a hit, run base, get home safe, don't even slide. We hit and miss, that's 3 strikes and get life for that even crime. You don't see this climb? All these obstacles. You never got accustomed to the cops accosting you constantly to the point you want to take off the black skin like it's a costume suit. What was so hard for you? Couldn't meet daddy's expectations of graduation from them Harvard schools? Pops was hard on you, so you went psychotic, turning narcotics, start sniffing lines, pill pop and shoot just to get them off of you, and you lost your screws. Thoughts confused. Ever since daddy left, you've been alone, and suicide been in the dome. You do all this blogging, then when I hide behind madness and use drugs, but when in Rome, we can't skip the tone. Hey, we can't skip the tone. Yeah, you rap black, but still act victim on. Mike, my words can never hurt you. We can't skip the tone. Mike, you rap black, but still act victim on. Mike, my words can never hurt you, but you an addict. And you know what they say about sticks and stones. Let's switch the mode. I'm not even from New York. But I know the history of the mafia that put drugs in the black communities, that fuck niggas' mamas up and put niggas' pops in cuffs. Didn't want to sell in your own community, so y'all cut deals with black drug dealers to get the profits up. I can take you on a crash course on how they dumped drugs in LA and came back around with the armor trucks. Put us on smack to kill us. Now you on smack getting killed, nigga. Karma sucks. But be honest, bruh. Would you swap with us? Would you trade your life, Mike, and give up your white rights to be reincarnated as a young black during the crack era of the 80s when the crime spiked? It was beyond trite. They gave us guns and drugs in the dark, but in hindsight, what an evil genius to make us move weight like limestone and put us all under that limelight. Now, would you trade your life, Mike, to be a young black always under suspicion? Get arrested because you fit the description? 3 years in prison, never given a sentence, solitary confinement, getting beaten by the COs and the inmates, and all you do is defend it till you finally released because they couldn't provide evidence to give them a witness. Are y'all seeing the difference? Are y'all seeing the difference? Hold up. Are you seeing the difference between your suicidal admittance you spit in your writings and a brother like Khalif Browder who needed relief but couldn't get it because the tone of his pigment, so suicide was committed? I don't condone it, but I get it. I own it. Here's the way for you to relate. Think of a game where the whole system is against you, but you can't remotely control it. You've been chosen. You've been chosen for moments. Your childhood trauma you went through, you want this culture to notice is bogus. You so wait on the corners, cops and pimp wasn't stopping frisk because a white boy like you would never be noticed. You from Long Island. You from Long Island, complaining because your pops was controlling. He was on Rikers Island, detained him because a backpack was stolen. I'm just, my nigga. My nigga. I'm just exposing the motives. White men lack resources, so they go around stealing wealth. Genocide, then when all men have died, he turned the gun around and killed himself. How destructive of you. And you want to bring all that in the battle rap? How fucked up is you? Man, this culture needs substance from a brother like me, not substance abuse. I don't fuck with you dudes. Don Dollars in the building. Is that still the Don? That's still our homie? Or is that the Don?
I don't fuck with you dudes. I got no empathy for white male misery. Something gotta give. Rich whites wanna kill themselves. Poor blacks just wanna live. This shit is sick. Talk to him, want to kill themselves. Poor blacks just want to live. This shit is sick. If you ask me, battle rap deserve a better switch. Like, you should have died when you slit your wrist. Young B should have been never hit. You are evidence. You are evidence that white rappers are guests in hip-hop, never residents. Don't insult my intelligence, claiming you culturally relevant because you're suicidal embellishment. I've been negligent, but now I'm back to cast out demons like the exorcist. The black man is God, Mikey, and as always, the white...
Don Marino in the building. What's going on, homie? Salute to you. Salute to you. You brought other people in here with you, homie. I see what you do.
Man remains devilish. It's Western shit, and it's that black African power. And if these was your last days, Mikey, this was your last style, nigga.
8.5, 8.2, 8.2. I don't really like racist angles like that. Because he can't use those angles on you. That's like, alright. He was dope though. He was definitely fire. I think he beat Mike P in that round. Just by edge though. You could debate it. That's what I think. I know, Don Marino, man, I heard. Don Marino, I heard, man. I watched the video. Better Up His Life. I mean, let me end this video, though. Salute to Mike P. So we end up giving the first round an edge to Bdot. Second round, Mike P pretty clear. Third round, Bdot on the edge. Bdot on the edge. I didn't like Angle, but he cooked. Yeah, he still did good. He did real good. He was fire. Give yourself a like, y'all. If y'all rate the battle with me, give yourself a like. Salute yourself. Battle rap rankings, man. I see everything. They both was in the ranking. This was a 3-round battle. We're gonna wait for consensus. I'm gonna add the consensus here. And I'm going to watch everything for 5 days. They will move up and down the rankings, man. Salute to Mike P. Salute to Bdot. Y'all, both of y'all did your thing, man. Battle rap rankings, man. I see everything. Y'all stay in your A game, man. Holla at me. I'll be back. What you doing?